Are there any plant cures or plant remedies to regenerate the liver?
So we have a hack. I mean, that's what we did is my solution wasn't to just educate and to diagnose, but to affect change, right? And to have an impact on people's health. And to do that, I worked with doctors, scientists, a lot of people smarter than me, more experienced than me from all over the world to do that. And while I started with Western medicine, it wasn't giving me all the answers I knew. Whereas Western medical technology has the ability to do a liver transplant and to look at a cellular level of the liver. But there's so much of the liver they don't understand. So then you look to the other side of the planet, we have Eastern medicine, which is Ayurvedic, you've got ancient Persian Ayurvedic medicine, you've got Korean traditional medicine, Chinese traditional medicine. They have 5,000 years of kapia, or written history of medicines and modalities and things that help the liver. So we went as a group, we and myself, we went to there to look for knowledge to help create something that really, really worked. And it took a combination of traditional herbal medicine, 5,000 years of wisdom, cutting edge Western medical technology, and we fused those together to create the phytomedicines such as Deliverance and other formulas that we're constantly working on and developing to hack that system.
So that's Deliverance right there. Can you pass me the box?
Yep.
So I've taken this and it's fantastic. Deliverance. And what is the function of Deliverance? What is it that is so special about this product?
So besides the fact that there's 18 years of R&D and universities, clinical studies, scientific studies, doctors, thousands of years of history on these ingredients, was formulating them all together. And there's no single silver bullet within them. It's the combination of all those things. I say it's like a symphony, right? You listen to a beautiful symphony, it's not necessarily the cello or the piano or the guitar. It's a combination of everything working synchronistically, just like the human body does.
Right.
If you want to have really good skin, it's not just the liver, it's your hydration, what are you doing for this? You have to do many things together just if you want to have a healthy lifestyle. You can be physically healthy, but you're not mentally healthy, right? So it's everything together.
So do you just take one a day?
So we do recommend one a day for overall health.
You can't do two a day?
You can do two a day. So if you have a serious condition such as maybe type 2 diabetic, or you have severe fatty liver disease, it's 2 a day until you get into the green zone, and then we lower the dosage to 1 for maintenance.
Nice. Some
Some people just take it as a one-off. Maybe you've got people super fit and they don't like to take these all the time, so they maybe do a week of Deliverance, do a nice liver regeneration, then they come off of it. And we have some customers that just use it as needed. Just they want a shot of mental clarity or they want a shot of goodness. I take 1 a day as what I do for my health. I keep my cholesterol low, my liver fat in check. I love the mental clarity, my immune system's boosted. And so there's 17 ingredients, but we're doing lots of things.
What are some of the ingredients?
So you've got astragalus, which is very good for the immune system, helps the liver. You've got choline, which is a very essential amino acid that's found all throughout nature, but that is a very good feature where it can actually help metabolize liver fat. So we're really targeting and going after those with fatty liver disease to help pull them out of it.
That's the sea kelp?
No, that's the choline. That's an amino acid.
Okay.
There's a sea kelp in there, which is one of the miracle, I think, molecules that's in there. And sea kelp, there's 10,000 types of sea kelp to grow all over the world, specifically this brown type. There's one type that grows in southern Korea off of the Jeju Island. And for thousands of years, the locals have actually made tea and drank these leaves. It's called Clonia cava is the name of it.
Okay.
And they took it for mental clarity as a tea. And something else that was really interesting is that the fish that live in these sea kelp forests are actually much healthier, much juicier, and are prized in the fish markets because of the robustness and the health of these fish. And these kelp forests are incredible. They're 400 feet high sometimes.
Wow.
So they're like an underground redwood forest of kelp that's constantly regenerating. And I mean, if you want to talk about an environmental impact, one of the greatest carbon sinks in the world is sea kelps.
Wow.
So it's also cleaning the air. So we're having some things looked at. The kelp forest that we get that only grow in this one part of the world, there's a molecule that exists in this. So you take this cutting edge, this amazing old sea kelp that's this beautiful forest and beautiful plants and animals.
Is there
and
a
fish.
particular strain of sea kelp?
It's just only one that only grows in Jeju Island, which is in the Sea of Japan off of South Korea. And Dr. Lee, who's a partner of mine and a very good friend, had identified that there's a molecule that exists only in this particular one of 10,000. and its antioxidant properties are off the charts.
What is the molecule?
Well, that's the molecule that's in it. He has named it Ceanol as the trade name.
Okay.
It's 150 times stronger than any land-based antioxidant on the planet.
Wow. How do you
That
spell
means
Ceanol?
Ceanol. And that's actually is a play on words. It's an abbreviation for sea-based polyphenols, which is a super antioxidant.
You
And
also have ginseng in this?
we use red ginseng. I'm obsessed with quality, so it probably comes from the winemaking is quality. We use a 6-year-old Korean red ginseng,
Okay.
and which is it's very expensive to get, but it's very, very good quality, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, mental clarity, energy as well. Yeah.
So red ginseng, so I know that there's different types of ginsengs.
Correct.
Right? Yin and yang,
Yeah.
heat and cold.
Correct. And
Is
there's just Chinese, Siberian, and Korean. Those are the
Okay.
3 ones as well.
Do you want to share with me a little bit why you chose red ginseng and the difference between the few?
The antioxidant and the polyphenol level was much higher.
Okay.
It's how it's treated, how it's taken care of. And I looked at
And that's Korean
that's
ginseng.
Korean.
Okay.
A big difference is when I looked at certain, and I could save 90% of my cost of ginseng if I went and got Chinese ginseng.
Sure.
But when I looked at it, remember, it's also what's in the soil around it. And we did heavy metal testing and pesticides and those things. I'm trying to get poisons out of your body, not add them. So every ingredient is hand selected and hand picked and vetted.
Brilliant.
South Korea has a very high standard of quality, whether it comes to pharmaceuticals, to nutraceuticals, to televisions, to they're a country with no resources, but are very, very successful based off of quality and technology. And they have that same emphasis in their ginseng. So I find it to be the superior and the best. Yeah.
Well, shoot, just those 2 items by themselves I want.
Yeah.
If I could take the Ceanol and take the red ginseng and it's in one package, I'm winning.
And we're going to use 17. Like we use a French organic peppermint oil that I have made in France. And we do that because it also helps with spleen, helps with digestive issues,
Wow.
helps with the spleen. It also helps produce biles and things that affect the gut.
Yeah.
One of the ingredients in there helps with oxygenation in the blood.
So how much is this going to cost me, this pack? How many is in this pack?
That's 12 bottles that are in
Nice.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that can cost you anywhere from 60 up to 90, depending if you take it every day or every month. Most of our clients tend
So
to
this
take it every
box
day.
is how much?
It's $89.
$89. And you can get it at the Randox locations?
You can't get it at the Randox locations, but as the Liver Clinic is a partner, we're a recommended liver health specialist
Okay.
with Randox, whether that be getting you the top hepatologists in the country, the top technology, getting you in for an MRI, fibro scanning, liver consultations. This happens to be the best supplement that's out there. We created it. And
So how do I get it?
you can get it online. We're going to be launching in John Bell and Croydon, which is the top pharmacy in the UK. It was the Queen's Pharmacy, very famous. We have top hotels, Peninsula Hotel brand in the spas,
Brilliant.
functional medicine doctors, health clinics.
And it's loveyourliver.com.
Loveyourliver.com.
Okay, so somebody who's watching this
Yep.
is suffering from fatty liver, they can go to loveyourliver.com, order a 12-pack for $89.
Yep.
Come into Randox, get a blood test, and start to optimize and iterate. How long does it take to see a difference?
The mental clarity aspect, so back to the super molecule, the Ceanol, that's super high in antioxidants, one of its very, very cool attributes is it increases neurotransmission. So we have neurotransmitters throughout our entire body. Most of them are in the brain. So as the neurotransmission increases, you get really good mental clarity. So this product has 3 legs it stands on.
Yeah.
One is it optimizes your liver health and helps regenerate the liver, gets the liver really going really good. 2, you get a great shot of mental clarity.
Love it.
That's from the increased neurotransmission in the brain from the Ceanol.
Yeah.
The ginseng is also giving you that as well, plus more oxygen in the blood. And then thirdly is its antioxidants are so high and the anti-inflammatories in that are so high that your immune system's boosting.
Love
so
it.
think of better immune system, more mental clarity, more and optimized liver health.